She was bred as a novelty, perhaps someone's idea of a unique pasture ornament or an interesting conversation piece, something that, indeed, even nature herself wouldn't do. Ziggy is a combination of zebra and pony, leaving her sterile and club-footed and in chronic pain.
The zebra pony was wild, had never been handled, and was living out in the hills with some other horses. Over the course of time, the zebra pony became crippled, was falling over, was being picked on by the other horses.
She was always out there on her own, laying down.
The plan was to shoot the zebra pony, and obviously we couldn't let that happen.
She was very flighty. They couldn't even go in to clean because it was too stressful for her to have a person in with her.
So I think some people think that they can breed a zebra with a horse or a zebra with a pony, and that they're going to come up with a trainable, rideable, tame pet horse that looks like a zebra. The zebra DNA, the zebra genetics that's inside of that animal expresses itself.
She would spend most of her time pacing the fence line.
They can be dangerous if they're cornered, they bite, they kick.
There was a really pressing matter of getting her feet looked at and trimmed. She was at the point where she was so uncomfortable, and not knowing what her condition really was, we were really concerned for her life.
So when you need to work on a zebra's foot, they need to be under general anesthesia, and that can be a very risky proposal, and their wild instincts kick in.
I was crying this morning just because, she doesn't understand what's happening, and, even though we have to do this for her health, how do you communicate that to her so that she feels okay about it and doesn't see it as another betrayal of humans, coming at her with a dart gun. And
watch out, Caroline.
Okay, go for it. Come on, let's go.
Trust is about the most important thing for the animal to be able to understand what is happening to them and participate willingly in the process of working together. Especially our goal is working with Ziggy, getting her to participate in her health care and her day-to-day management with us.
We've had a lot of questions about why we would put this much time and effort and money into one animal.
And it's a reasonable question to ask, but when you meet an animal that is in need, that has potential, that needs help, and you have that expertise to help them, and you care, it's worth doing. It's something that calls to your heart. It's not a question to me of whether to do it or not. Every animal has intrinsic value in and of itself, is a sentient being that deserves proper care, and for whatever reason, this animal came into our lives and brought us all together.
I think Ziggy's story has the potential to bring about a shift in the paradigm of how we think about the emotional lives of horses and how we approach training and management of them to improve their quality of life and welfare and our connection and relationship to them.